Hi everybody, Cynthia here. I'm back with another Pinterest inspired collaboration project that I do with my friend Misha at ScrapsandThings1. Hey Misha! I will post a link below this video to her channel, so you can head on over, check her out, and show her some YouTube love. So today's project, we were supposed to make a pocket tissue box, and the ones that inspired me are these right here. I'm just gonna blow it up a little so you can see them better. I love the box she created, and also she bagged them up really nice and then put matching bag toppers on the top of them. So I thought that was really cute. And this is by Linda Worth, and she's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So I thought those were sweet, and I also think these would be a pretty neat craft show item. So I am going to bag mine up, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. And anyway, we were supposed to do this today in a back to school theme, or a school theme, and this is how mine turned out. So the sentiment here, I looked at a lot of different ones, and a lot of them had get well, feel better on theirs, and I didn't really want to put that on here. So my husband and I kind of racked our brains and came up with to soothe your sniffles away, which I thought was kind of cute. And I ended up typing this up on my computer and then printing them all out and cutting them out. So I have a bag of them here. And I used to use an oval stitch die to cut that out, and then I used a larger one to cut it out in the matching red cardstock. And then, as you can see, the cardstock, I embossed it with this embossing folder, and it has different size ruler and measuring tape. Hopefully you guys can see that in the video. I think that's so cute. It can be used all sorts of different ways. So I decided to use this and emboss it, and then you just open it up, and it looks like that on the inside. And I just use a tiny piece of Velcro for the closure, because I didn't feel using magnets was really good to keep the cost down for craft shows. So I just put a tiny piece on there. And then these are the tissues. It's the box. And that's the back. So we're going to create this today, but before we do, I just want to share with you the box I made them to fit the On The Go Kleenex brand. And I did not realize there was a difference. We got these at Walmart, and you get 8 in a pack. I think it was less than $3, right, hun?
$2.87.
$2.87. I don't know what it's going to be at your Walmart or when you actually see this video, but so I'm going to say less than $3 for 8 of them. And when I opened them up, I realized I had this one, and they are totally different sizes. They're about the same height. This Kleenex pack is definitely larger than this top one here. So not all of the sizes are alike, and I just wanted you aware of that before you make yours, that I use this Kleenex brand to create this box. You could use, see how they fit real nice, come close to the top, because they actually open. You lift this and they'll actually open sideways, so that when the pack's in, you could pull a tissue out. But they will fit the smaller ones. They just won't fit as nicely. So I wanted you guys to be aware of that before we made it. Okay, so let's get, oh, and also when I bagged them up, I thought it was really cute the way she had bagged hers up for her craft show, but then I thought I mean, I'm going to assume people will know there's tissues in here, but they may not. So I thought I'd put the Kleenex brand tissues in first, and then put the tissue box on top. And then when I bag it up, I'll just put on top, you know, what it is, but it'll look like that in the pack. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If I should just put the tissues in the box or package them this way. What do you guys think might work? Let me know in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. But anyway, we're going to get started. I'm going to set this aside. And what you're going to need is one sheet that measures 9 by 6.5. And we're going to line it up at the 9-inch mark. And we're going to score at 2.5, 3.5, 6, and 7. And then you want to flip it, and you want to score at 1 inch on both sides. So 1 inch here, turn it to the opposite side, and score it again at 1 inch. Okay, before you fold your score lines, we're going to do some cutting. And this top flap here, as you can see, is much shorter than the box. So you want to look for that top flap on your paper. And that's the smaller rectangle piece here. So you're going to go in at the side and you're going to cut this section off and this section off here. So go straight across to meet up with that score line. And cut that section off, and you're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, and then you want to go in and cut your side pieces here. And then this little tab here, I'm just going to cut little angle cuts so that when I put my box together, it's just a little bit easier. Okay, so it should look like that. We're going to turn it around, do the same thing on this side. Cut a straight line to meet up with the next. Straight line. And then this center piece here, I'm just going to take a little triangle piece out. And we created 2 tabs here. Okay. So this is the front flap here. I'm going to round the corners off right away before I forget. And then I'm going to fold up my score lines. And then before we put the box together, I'm actually going to mat my box. You can gladly mat yours, you know, after. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so this is the inside of my box, and the only thing that I have matted is this top piece and this section here. So this section here measures 4 3/8 by 7/8. You're going to need 3 of those panels. You'll need 2 for the outside and 1 for the inside. And I've already gone ahead and embossed my paper. I'm not sure what kind of themes will sell. This craft show that I'm getting ready for is in October. And we sell a lot of different types of stuff. We sell like teacher themes, everyday stuff, Halloween, Christmas, Hanukkah, beach theme. So I'm not sure if I'm just going to do all every day, maybe a few Christmas, maybe a few Hanukkah. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But when I get them all made up, I will definitely come back and share that with you guys. So this piece here, oh, I want to use that for the front panel. Anyway, this piece here measures 4 3/8 by 1 7/8. And yeah, I'm going to use this one. So let me round the corners. 4 3/8 by 1 7/8. And you'll need 2 of these for the front and the back flap. So let me just do the inside here, or front and inside flap. These would make cute little stocking stuffer gifts. Okay, so that's the inside. We're going to flip it around, and I'm going to glue this piece on right away. Same size as before. Four 3/8 by 1 7/8. Okay, and this is going to be the top of our box here. So you want to make sure you have your piece facing the correct way. And again, it's one of these long pieces here that measure 4 3/8 by 7/8. And you want to press down, but not too much that you ruin your embossing if you do go ahead and emboss. Okay, so now when we fold the box up, this back piece here measures 4 3/8 by 2 3/8, as well as this piece here. So I just want to make sure I have it facing the right way when I go to glue. So I kind of do this just to double check myself. Okay. I'm going to open it back up, and I have it facing correctly. 4 3/8 by 2 3/8. And the paper I'm using here, I just got the single sheets. They sell the 12 by 12 at Joann's. I get them at Joann's and sometimes Michael's, but I haven't honestly been into Michael's in a very long time. And I also get them at Hobby Lobby. Now, look what I did. There we go. Like I said, if you have a pattern on your paper, you want to make sure it's facing the right direction, so when you put the box together, your paper's not upside down. If it is easier for you to mat your box when it's closed, go ahead and do so. Okay, so now we have our side panels and the bottom of our box. I don't really think it matters which way the bottom's facing, but I'm going to do it this way. and that measures, again, 4 3/8 by 7/8. No, wait, when I have it closed, yeah, I'm going to do it this way. Same direction as this one. Okay, so I'm going to close up my box and then we'll do the side panels. Just because I think that might be a little bit easier. So you need 2 side panel pieces, and those measure 2 3/8 by 7/8. Okay, and then I'm just going to close up the box here, and I'm going to add glue to this panel piece and just fold it up to meet. And run my bone folder on the inside. And same thing with this flap here. Just going to add glue. And fold it to meet this side. Okay, and then I'm going to add my side panels. Or side mats, whatever you want to call them. Again, 2 3/8 by 7/8. Okay, and my box is done. I think I want to add my Velcro first, and I already have one of these cut out. And I'm just going to add some adhesive to my, or some foam tape to my sentiment. Okay, and then I took my white Jelly Roll pen, and I won't do it to all of them, but all of the scallops around here, I just went and made a little like polka dot, just to kind of add a little something to it. And I just went all the way around and did that. And then I'm going to add my little Velcro piece, which I did have it out and now I lost it, so let me get another one out. And I just cut the tiniest little rectangle piece to this, and I'm going to keep them both together, peel off the backing on one side, and just kind of see where I want to line it up. Let me get out my tweezers. And I think I put it right about here. and press down, and then I'm going to peel off the backing to this side. I'm going to try to. There we go. And then close up my box. Well, let me put some tissues in there. That'll probably help. Close up, put my tissues in, close up my box, and push down. And then that way you have your two pieces lined up perfectly for the Velcro closure. And then I'm just going to add some glue to the back of this. And layer that right on top. And then off camera I'll finish doing my little circles with my little polka dots with my jelly roll pen. But that's it, guys. That's how I made my tissue pocket purse tissue box. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel, and it also lets me know what types of videos you guys like. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And you guys take care. Happy crafting!